stacking every month. Put that work in, I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't trying to be far from oceans. Don't.
Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to talk about the Detroit Lions needing to win out to get home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this, because the Lions don't really have a big lead on everybody as we would probably think. Even though the Lions are 9-1, the Philadelphia Eagles are 8-2. The Minnesota Vikings are 8-2. I believe the Green Bay Packers are 7-3. And you have another team that's like 1-7. You also have Washington, who's won. They're 7-4. The Lions definitely must continue to win out the rest of their games if they want to get home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Now, yes, the schedule is going to be a little bit stronger at the end of the season because you got to face the Vikings again, which is at home, which is a home game. And then you got to play the Packers again. Then you got to play the Bears 2 times because you haven't played the Bears yet. And then you also have the Colts any given Sunday. That type of ordeal with the Colts, you don't know, man. You know, so you want to show up in Indianapolis this week. But at the same time, too, two of your toughest games is going to be the 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills have a good record. They're 9-2. So everybody's going to be vying to try to get home field advantage. That's the name of the game when you get in the playoffs, just trying to get home field advantage. And the Lions need to win the rest of their football games. Now, if the Lions happen to win the rest of their football games, they would go, 16-1 on the season if they happen to win the rest of their games. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but the Lions should be shooting for that. I don't see nothing wrong with the Lions shooting for trying to win out because you want home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Now, yes, some of these games are going to be tough. They're not going to be cakewalks. The 49ers game, that's not going to be a cakewalk. I think they got to play 49ers out in California. But we know we can compete with any team in the NFL, so we're cool on that. It doesn't matter who we have to play. We can match up with anybody. But at the same time, you don't know how that Buffalo Bills game is going to go. Don't know how that game's going to go. But it is at home, so that's a real good thing right there. But still, we know that Buffalo plays on turf too as well, even though they play outside. That's going to be a tough game. That's not going to be an easy game. That's not going to be a laydown game. And then you always know that the divisional games are tough. Divisional games are always tough to win. You know, you got to play Green Bay Packers again. You got to try to sweep these guys on the season. Then you got to try to sweep the Vikings as well because we got them the last game of the season. And then you must try to find ways to be able to beat Buffalo and the 49ers and also win the Colts game and win against the Bears too as well. You haven't played the Bears yet. And I believe the first game against the Bears is on Thanksgiving. So definitely the Lions need to win that Thanksgiving game because it's been a long time, man, since the Lions really have won on Thanksgiving. So definitely, man, the Lions need to find a way to win out because everybody is right behind us. You know, if we drop one game, man, that can drop us low. So right now, we don't need to lose any football games. We need to keep finding ways to win football games in order to have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. The Eagles are right behind us. And you know you don't want to play out there in that cold in the wintertime. You do not want to be out in Philly playing in the snow. I remember the time Detroit played Philly, man, and it was in the snow, man. It was crazy, man. It was a crazy game, bro. I remember that game, man. Definitely remember that game out in Philly when it was just a blizzard out there. So you don't want to play in Philly. You want to be able to have home field advantage in Detroit, where Detroit is 2-0. So, all right, guys, leave it in the comment section on what you think about the Lions winning out. Peace.
Stacking every month, put that work in. I deserve to stunt. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't tryna be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing, just fruit and wine, I'm floating. Little vacation, little mimosa, yeah. Solo trips ain't really doing nothing but chillin'. Catch my eye, I might get active before it's back to business. You know me, I cross my T's, but right now I'm recharging. Put my phone on D&D, my emails out of office. Stacking every month.